So, I was considering starting this episode with an awesome rendition of Jingle Bells, but I am not going to do that to you, my friends. Instead, I am going to dive straight into today's topic, which I am so excited about. If you haven't caught it from today's title, we are talking about the 5 questions you need to be asking right now to kickstart your holiday campaign planning. And you may be thinking, Kinsey, pumpkin spice just freaking came out. It's not even October yet. Why the heck are we thinking about the holidays? And I've got to tell you, my friends, from my years of experience and just observing others in the industry, I know the earlier you start with all of this, the better. I think that I don't have to tell you, the holidays can get a little crazy. This is honestly one of my favorite times of year because the entire world is wanting to spend money. It's a season of gift giving. It's a season of celebrating and doing fun things with family and friends. It's a season of treating yourself, right? And so, this is a time of year when it can be really, really busy for us as entrepreneurs. And we really need to come at this season with a plan of attack so that we can not only not run around like chickens with our heads cut off, but so we can also maximize our impact and make the most sales we possibly can. I know that this year has been a crazy year, my friends, and we have all taken a big hit. But I do want to tell you that I think, honestly, because this year has been so insane, because everyone in the world has been hurting in one way or another, I honestly believe consumers are ready to spend this year, especially. I think that we are all ready to just enjoy ourselves and get 2020 over with and end the year full of joy and merriment and jingle bells. I definitely want you to be coming at this holiday season with the best plan of attack so that you can make the most sales possible and so that you can give your amazing customers the enjoyment that they deserve. We all deserve to end this year better than it's gone so far. Let's be honest. The sooner we can start planning our holiday campaigns, the easier our holidays are going to go and the more success we will see. That is why I am so excited in today's episode to share 5 questions that you really need to start thinking about now to get this holiday campaign planning ball rolling. That was kind of a mouthful, but we're going with it. So today I am going to share my 5 questions that will really help you to start thinking about what are my goals for the season? What do I want to promote? What do my people need? How should I sell it to them? All of those things. That is what we're going to be focusing on today. But I do want to say there is a lot that goes into holiday campaign planning, right? Especially if you want to get as creative as possible, especially if you want to plan out all of your content and promotions as strategically as possible, especially if you want to make the biggest impact and maximize your sales. So, while these questions that I pose to you today will get your strategy ball rolling for the holidays, I do have a really exciting announcement. If you are a longtime listener, you may know that the doors are now open for our online course, The Social Map. This is an amazing 6-week program for down-to-earth entrepreneurs who are ready to show up authentically online, tell your stories purposefully so you can drive those deeper connections with the right people and grow a loyal, genuine following of people who actually want to support you, buy from you, and recommend you. Oh, and there's an awesome 5th module that's all about upping your selling game on social media so that you can sell with confidence in an easy and enjoyable way. And I am so excited about that module in particular, especially when it comes to holiday planning, because we talk about giveaways, we talk about challenges, we talk about influencer partnerships, and all of these next level selling strategies for social media can totally help you to end this year strong, my friends. If you have been looking to come at the holiday season with a next level strategy to up your holiday sales and give your people what they want, then the social map is for you, my friends. And actually, that's not even my exciting announcement. What I want to share with you right now is if you are interested in the social map course, if you want to end this year strong, if you want to come at the holidays with everything planned, created, and ready to go, so by the time they get here, all you have to worry about is fulfilling those orders, then I want to share our best bonus yet. If you sign up for the social map before the end of the day on Tuesday, September 8th, you will get a free ticket to our 2-hour live workshop that's happening in mid-October that I have very creatively named Planning Your Holiday Campaigns Live Workshop. With this 2-hour holiday campaign planning workshop, I will walk you through the steps to planning out all of your holiday sales and promotions, creating all of your promotional content, mapping out all of your social media posts for November and December so that they're all working together in the best way to boost those sales. And we'll talk about upping your game with those next level strategies that I teach in the 5th module of the social map. This live workshop is the perfect addition to the social map, my friends, because it's coming at the perfect time when you will have gone through all of the content in the program and you'll be ready to apply it so that we can end 2020 with gusto. Again, I know how difficult this year has been, but I also know that we are resilient as humans and we also want to experience joy. And this holiday season, you have the opportunity to make back all of those sales that you missed out on if you come at it with a plan of attack and give your people what they want. Okay. And that is what this live workshop is going to do for you, my friends. It is going to be so amazing. And I would love to give you a free ticket. All you have to do is sign up for the social map program before this Tuesday, September 8th, and I'll send one your way. Just head to feelgoodsocial.com/social map. That is where you can find our online program and sign up before Tuesday. And I'll give you a free ticket to our holiday campaign planning workshop that is happening in mid-October. And I do want to say, I know it can be scary to invest, and I also know this program will help you. So if you have any questions, if you're wondering if this program is right for you, reach out to me, please, on Instagram in the DMs. I'm at feelgoodsocial. I would love to chat with you to see if this is what you really need right now. Okay, so reach out to me at feelgoodsocial on Instagram and check out our online course, feelgoodsocial.com/social map. And you can grab a ticket to our 2-hour live holiday planning workshop. Oh man, it's gonna be fun. All right, let's dive into the 5 questions you need to ask right now to kickstart your holiday campaign planning. Hey, friend, and welcome to the Feel Good Social Podcast. I'm your host, Kinsey, and I'm here to help you market your business in a genuine way that works without wasting your precious time. On this show, we chat about social media strategy and mindset tips with a focus on, you guessed it, feeling good. So sit back, relax, and enjoy some genuine conversation for the good of your biz. All right, friends, let's talk holiday campaigns. This is one of my favorite topics because not only is this a time of year when we can get super creative and, let's be honest, nerdy with our content, but again, like I said in the intro, this is one of those times of year when people want to spend money. People are actually expecting to spend money. And I think especially this year with 2020 being as crazy as it was, our people are just ready to enjoy themselves. So we might as well give our people what they want, right? Now, I do want to touch on real quick why it is so important to really come at this time of year with a strategy in order to see the best results. Well, firstly, like I said, the holidays are a crazy time of year, right? And I've been through crazy holiday sales season, and I know it can just feel so stressful. And so the more we can plan out our holiday campaigns, the easier it will be. And also, we will see more success if we truly come at it with a strategy. As I said before, this is a season of spending, but that also means that this is a season of selling. And every other brand out there that is just like yours is also trying to gain those customers. And so we really need to create a sales strategy, a promotion strategy for this season so that we can speak directly to our perfect customers, give them exactly what they want, and compel them to buy from us and not that other Joe Schmo brand over there. The more we can be strategic with our content, the more we can create a campaign around our ideal customers, the more we will give them a reason to buy from us, and the better we will do. Okay, so that is the reason we really, really need to come at this season strong, understand our messaging, understand what our ideal clients want, and give it to them in the most focused way. That is what we are going to start thinking about today, and I'm so excited. Once again, we are just kind of scratching the surface of the holiday campaign planning. This is just to get your creative juices flowing. And so if you are interested in truly planning everything out, bringing your sales and promotions to life for this season, then definitely check out our social map course. That bonus is expiring on Tuesday. You can find out all of the details at feelgoodsocial.com/social map. Okay, now let's get into the questions. The first thing that I encourage you to think about when you're planning anything strategically is your goals. This doesn't have to be holiday sales and campaigns. This can be any kind of campaign or product launch or promotion. And it can also just be your entire month of content. I actually teach this in the social map course as we're batch planning our months. The very first thing I want you to think about, what are my goals? And you might be thinking, Kinsey, that's kind of an obvious question, isn't it? And you're right, it is. But I know that we tend to dive straight into the fun part, right? The actual content creation, the coming up with ideas, the planning out your promotion and themes and branding and all of those fun things that have nothing to do with setting actual goals. But here's the thing, my friend. When you just start diving right in and creating content for your campaigns are not going to be very purposeful. In order to create strategic content that propels us toward our goals, we need to understand where we're going. We need to understand what those goals are that we want to achieve. And so that is why we need to start here. So I want you to think about this year. I want you to think about the last 2 months and what you would truly love to achieve, because that will help us to make purposeful decisions and intentionally create content for these campaigns. Okay. For a social media campaign, your goals could be to increase your sales. I think all of us, if you're listening to this podcast, should have the goal to increase your sales by the end of the year. That is one of the main reasons that we are really going to this extent to plan out our holiday sales and campaigns. Okay. But another goal you might have is to increase your brand awareness. This is a wonderful goal to have at the beginning of the holiday season, because this is a great way to start differentiating yourself from the rest of the crowd on social media. So in the beginning of the holiday season, maybe you want to run a brand awareness campaign where you are just making yourself more known. You could also increase awareness around a product or service that you have that would really, really be ideal for people to buy through this holiday season. For example, you could run a campaign around a product that would make a great stocking stuffer. And you might not focus on the stocking stuffer in this beginning part of the season, but you may just want people to know more about it, know that you have it. Same thing with mini photo shoots or something. If you're a service provider like a photographer, maybe you want to start taking family portraits in mini sessions. So in the beginning of the season, you could increase awareness around your mini sessions offer. That's something to think about. And another goal you might want to think about, especially during this season, and can you tell I'm geeking out already because I love talking about this stuff, would be to promote your brand's bigger purpose or values or message. The holidays are chock full of bigger messages that we all want to encourage, right? Gratitude around Thanksgiving. The entire month of December is kind of focused on that joy, that merriment, giving back, helping people, coming together, loving each other. All of these bigger values and messaging, this can and should be a part of your holiday campaigns. Especially during this time of year, people want to purchase with a purpose. They want to buy from those brands they believe in. And so if you can promote what you believe in as a brand, your people will believe in you and buy from you. That's just another way to differentiate yourself from everyone else and give your people a reason to buy from you. So think about these things, brainstorm some goals that you really have for the rest of this year and write them down. Now, the next thing I want you to ask is, what should I promote? You might be thinking, Kins, all of these questions are obvious. Well, yeah, a little bit, but it's still really, really important that we ask these things in an analytical way, right? So, when it comes to trying to figure out what you should be promoting during this holiday season, I want you to think about a few different things. What's my most popular offer? Because why not give your people what they already know that they love? And also, what creates the most ROI for my business? Because while that may not be your most popular offer, that will do the most to really boost your bottom line and help you profit more in this fourth quarter. Then I want you to think about what makes sense for this holiday season. Like I said before, you may have a product that would just make the perfect stocking stuffer, or a service that truly just makes sense for this holiday season. Think about that. And then I want you to think about the most important question of all: what will my audience want during this holiday season? It's really important that we think about our audience as much as possible and give them exactly what they've been looking for. Because, like I said, everyone else out there is also trying to push products and services on our people. And the more we can read their minds and hit them with the perfect product and messaging and marketing tactics, the more reason we will give them to buy from us. And that's what we're aiming for. So brainstorm all of these questions. The answers may overlap. You may realize that you should kind of create a bundle of something, or maybe mold one of your services to fit this season more so. There is no right or wrong answers, just brainstorm at this point. Again, we're getting the creativity juices flowing, friend. Okay, the next question I want you to ask is, what holiday and themes should I focus on for this season? This season of selling, this shifting of buyers' habits, honestly starts from that mid to late October point and runs through the new year. And there are so many different holidays and themes that we could bring into our marketing to make it more festive and speak to our audience's emotions during this time of year. But all of our audiences are different, all of our businesses are different, so it's really important to think about which holidays and themes make sense for your brand and audience, right? So, for example, I run into this a lot where some of my clients and students have come to me and said, Kinsey, my brand has nothing to do with Halloween. I do not want to create a campaign around the holiday of Halloween because I don't know what to say, and my people don't really care that much. And to that I said, well, what if instead at the beginning of this season of selling, you kickstart your season with an autumn campaign, right? Or a football campaign, some other form of celebrating during this time of year to kick it off. While your audience may not go out and celebrate Halloween, you may not be serving little kids or college students, I'm willing to bet that your audience either loves, football games and those fall activities, or pumpkin spice and cozy sweater weather, right? So mull these things over, you guys. It doesn't have to be a specific holiday. It can be a theme of the season. Consider all of the holidays and all of the themes throughout this time of year, and consider what makes sense for my offer. What does my audience celebrate? Again, very important to think about. What aligns with my brand? And I also want you to think about the timeline, okay? Because this is a time of the year when we have a lot to choose from as far as holidays and themes. And the last thing I want you to do is try to cover them all I teach this in the social map course when we talk about planning campaigns and launches. And I also will touch on this in our holiday campaign planning workshop, that in order for your campaigns to see the best results, you need to focus in on one idea for an extended period of time. I like to think of campaigns in at least 2-week timelines. You will see much better results if you run a very focused campaign for an extended period of time versus a kind of scatterbrained, multi-idea, multi-focus campaign for a shorter amount of time. So just consider all of the themes, all of the holidays, what makes sense for my brand, and pick and choose. You cannot fit it all into the season. That will not get you the best results. So be as strategic and picky as possible when it comes to your holidays and themes, okay? Now, the fourth question that we really need to think about as we are planning our holiday campaigns is, what marketing tactics should you use? And this could be the general overview of your marketing methods, but then I also want you to get specifically into social media. Should I run a giveaway? Should I do challenges? Should I work with influencer partnerships? Which, by the way, we talk about those things in the social map, the fifth module that I am oh so proud of. So if you've been wondering how to up your selling game on social, the social map can totally help you out, my friend. But when it comes to brainstorming your marketing tactics for your holiday campaigns, I want you to think about where your audience is hanging out most often. Where do you connect with your audience the most? Are there any specific marketing tactics, such as these challenges or influencer partnerships, that you think your audience would really respond to? And then also think about how your different marketing methods and tactics can work together and build off each other through your season. So we'll definitely touch on this in the holiday planning workshop, but you may want to run a giveaway during the beginning of the season for your product awareness campaign to help get people excited and let people know that you have this offer. That can help to really kickstart your campaigns for the rest of the season. It's similar with influencer partnerships, right? You may want to run a giveaway or a challenge with a specific influencer. So by the time December rolls around, when their audience is ready to buy, their audience will already know about this product and believe in it and be excited about it. Does that make sense? And the final question that I would love for you to ask yourself in order to kickstart your holiday campaigns is one of my favorites, and it is, how should I brand? When it comes to the holidays, our content can be a little more festive and we can have a little more fun with it. So I want you to think about the different themes and holidays that you're focusing on, and think about, how can I reflect this holiday or seasonal theme in my branding? Our content should definitely still be cohesive to our brand. We still want it to feel like us, but we can have a little fun, right? So think about the mood of your campaigns and the mood of your themes and holidays that you want to focus on. Think about your overarching message. And also think, what will my audience be attracted to during this time of year? Consider all of these things as you are thinking about the branding of your content. And I could talk your ear off about this topic, and we will definitely dive deeper into all of these things during our holiday campaign planning workshop happening in mid-October, my friend, and I would absolutely love for you to join us there. So definitely head to feelgoodsocial.com/social map. Check out our online course. This course is going to be a perfect lead up to our holiday campaign planning workshop. So by the time the holidays actually roll around, your content through the rest of the year will be planned, scheduled, and ready to make you sales. I hope that you enjoyed this episode, my friend, and I would absolutely love to continue supporting you in this journey. So definitely check out the social map, feelgoodsocial.com/social map. Sign up before the end of the day on Tuesday, September 8th, and you will receive a free ticket to our workshop. Thanks so much for tuning in, my friends. I'll catch you next week. Thanks so much for listening, my friend. For show notes and a whole lot of other awesome freebies, visit feelgoodsocial.com. Simply go to feelgoodsocial.com for all the goods.